Hi there and welcome back to my channel Fullstack Explorers. As we made a simple UI in our last video, now we will go for the functionality in our To-Do app. Let's get started without wasting any more time. Let's make state above, which will handle our data. Let me explain what is useState and what this part of the code doing here. useState is a p-React hook used for managing state in functional components. It allows you to declare a state variable and provides a way to update its value. When you call useState, it returns an array with the current state value and a function to update that value. As I have made a state to-do which will have initial value empty string and set to-do, which will update that to-do value or set new value in it. Let's add an onChange listener in our input field, which will listen and set the value which user write in an input field, and we will set that value in our set to-do state. Now the value will be to-do, which will be our initial state value as I have told you guys before, which will currently empty string. Now let's add a onClick listener, which will be used to call an action or perform an action. I'll name the method addToDo. Let's make that method above our return statement. This method will be an asynchronous method. Let's add a try-catch block here. In try block, I'll add a response and made an axios API, which we will going to create shortly, and then return the response. Let's make an API now. Right-click on API folder, click on New Folder. I'll name the folder as to-do as our path is /API/to-dos. Let's make an index.ts file here, which will contain our API handler here. Let's make a handler here as we make the last time. The syntax is same. It will be a post API handler. I'll add try-catch here. In try, I'll add a return statement which will contain the response null, as we don't need to send anything to client side, and the status code will be 201, which means created. I'll get the to-do which we are sending from client side from request.json method. Always remember if you are sending anything from client side, the data will be get from this way in server side. Now let's add a console here and check if our API is working or not. Save the changes. Check the changes in the browser now. I'll write walking in our input field and press add button. Nothing happened here. Let's get back to our VS Code. Check the console. As you can see, we are getting the data, which we send from client side and get from server side. That's it for now. In our next video, I will tell you guys how to configure MongoDB with our project, also how we can store data in our MongoDB database. I'll see you in the next video. Happy coding!